It's been a while, so I want to practice just turning on the camera and talking. I think it's been 2 years, at least, since I've made a talking YouTube video. I've made several of my art, my grief pages, and most recently my tiny little sacred books. And I feel like they have said what I want to say on YouTube. But there was a recent comment from a client I had 10 years ago saying that he missed hearing my insights. And it sort of reminded me that I used to, 10 years ago, make videos every single day. I'd go on hikes every day, and I would bring my little, at the time it was a Kodak Sport camera. I didn't have an iPhone. I think I had a BlackBerry at the time. And I would make these videos, and I would just fearlessly put them out there. I think this was before, like, being a YouTube star was even a thing. There were very few people just talking into cameras. There were people starting, but it wasn't the thing it is now. There was no Instagram. I was barely on Facebook. And it's sort of fun to think back to my changing relationship with my voice, my words, speaking, getting in front of people to speak, how I teach, and what I want to say using words then versus now. And by the way, if you hear background noise, it might be my chickens who are sitting in front of me right now, or it could be the people sandblasting a wall in the yard next to mine. So it could be really a range of things. But I'm getting ready to post a video of one of my tiny little sacred books, my tiny sacred art books in progress that I filmed last night at about 11:20 p.m. And I sat down at probably like 9:30 in my studio and just started doing things. And I had to stop at one point and write to myself, the energy is drained from this process when I start trying to achieve something. I have an idea that I have to put, that this book, I want this book to be X. And even if it's just a small intention or plan, it really changes the energy. From the first two books that I posted, which were a complete surprise and delight because I really didn't think I could do anything. So every single thing I did was amazing. Then I started to get attached to my ambitions about those books. And so the one that I'm working on that I posted is my fifth one. And I have 3 that are in progress right now. And I haven't gotten to done on any of them because I have this idea that I want them to X. So I wrote to myself to like remember that the whole point and that I'm doing them and the delight that I'm trying to fish for comes from just letting go. And so then after I wrote myself that, everything changed in the process, and I just started to really experiment and just put things down without a plan and allow myself to be inspired by each little piece one at a time. And that's what collage practice is for me. It is the practice of making one decision at a time. You glue a piece down, and then that changes everything. And then you choose the next piece, and you glue that down, and it changes everything. And it also is the practice of changing our mind, because we can glue something down, and then if later we want to change it, we actually just glue something over it, and then it changes again. So it's a practice in taking action, making decisions, and then changing your mind, which are huge ones for me, generally, that I need to practice. And somehow, when it's my art and it represents something of my expression, that practice is heightened and more potent.